Hello everyone, I'm Lori with Behavior Education. This is your Training Tuesday for June 8th, 2021, where we are revisiting training our Leopard Boa Nebula. You met Nebula back in March of 2021, and you saw a similar training session to the one that you're going to see now. But it's really important when we're training animals that the animals are able to repeat the behaviors that they've completed successfully. And back in March, Nebula completed successfully, completely shifting out of his enclosure onto a station and then completely shifting back. So we're going to revisit that behavior and we're going to watch him do it again. I showed you Nebula's enclosure before, but I just wanted to give you a glimpse of it again. Nothing has really changed, except that I've added a drinking water cup near the front of his enclosure. It's close to the door, so I can freshen it up every day because he soils his swimming pool a lot, and I didn't want that to be the only source of drinking water for him. So having that black bowl near the door enables me to make sure he has fresh, clean water every day. I've got everything set up here to do Nebula's training session, and he's pretty shy still. So there he is, kind of hiding behind his drinking water. And I'm going to back up and prepare for the session. Now I'm showing you the session in 2 times normal speed because it took him quite a while to shift out. He does the behavior 100% correctly, but if you really look at his body language, he's still quite tense and he takes a long time to shift out and do the behavior. He has had a few training sessions where the behavior's been very fluid, very confidently done, and where he goes a little bit quicker. But on this day, he was a little bit hesitant, and although he did the complete behavior, he was very, very slow at it, and you can see a lot of tension in his body. Nebula did a great job shifting almost completely out. All that was left was the very tip of his tail, and it was really easy for me to just move that over onto his station. Now, when I was ready to put him back inside after doing enclosure cleaning, I moved his station over to the left side of his enclosure because what I want to do is ask him to shift in through the left door, and then I want to shift him across the enclosure to the right side, and that's so that I can get his entire body into the enclosure. And this is shown in 2 times the normal speed because it took him a little bit to get himself back inside. This entire session, the total time it took him to shift out and then the total time it took him to shift in came to about 9 minutes to shift out and shift back in. That didn't include the time he was out while I was cleaning. It's just the shifting time took about 9 minutes, which is why I've cut some of it out and sped a lot of it up. I also wanted to mention the other change I made to his enclosure was I changed out the ceramic heat emitter for a halogen bulb. So he has a halogen bulb there on the right next to a UVB light bar. And then at night, I don't have any heat going right now because it's summertime and it stays really, really warm in this room. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to learn about animal training and behavior. Until next time, everybody, please be kind and love your animals.